Hello world. Hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Bill Burr. Bill Burr. That's my guy right there, man. Look. Just the title of this, I agree. I've said this before. If y'all been watching me on my other channel, y'all know I've said this before. I always bring the Titanic up. That's the reason I am terrified of the ocean. I just did a review, what it's called. The ocean is deeper than you think. And I kind of talk about this a little bit. Like, it's the scare. Everybody's like, that's a romantic movie. Yeah, okay. Like, this is Bill Burr. Titanic is a horror film. I'm actually very excited to watch this. I'm very excited to watch this because I already agree. All right, look. If you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know you were here. Stop ghost watching, all right? Let me know you were, let me know you were here. You ain't gotta say nothing, just be like, here, present, all right? Look, let's go ahead and watch.
I'm a loser, people. Oh yeah, let's get that out of the way, you know, 36, not married, I sleep on a futon. You know, my back hurts. It's awful. I'm at that age where everybody I know is getting married.
Me too.
Dude, let me ask you a question. Why the hell do people keep getting married? You know what I mean? Isn't anybody looking at the stats? What's it like, 3 out of 4 marriages go right down the drain now? People, if you were going skydiving and they told you 3 out of 4 parachutes weren't gonna open, you'd be like, yo, forget it, I'm not going. I don't like those odds. I'm just kidding, people. You know what? I'll get married. I'll get married the day I see a married guy who actually, like, looks happy. You know what I mean? Because every time you see a married dude, anytime you ask them what it's like being married, they always tell you it's good, but they have a look on their face like they have, like, an appendicitis. Oh, it's hilarious. You're like, yeah, you know, so what's it like being married? They're like, you know, it's good. It's good. That's good. You know, it's a lot of work, but, you know, it's good. You know, when you meet the right person and, you know, it starts to click, you know, it's a good thing. I enjoy it. You'll meet that person, you know when you know. I can't feel my legs. No, you know when you know. It's a good thing. Just.
Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I love women, though. This is my deal. Oh. I love women, but you know what I'm finding? I'm not compatible with them. You know? I'm serious. Women have, like, too much energy for me. That's what I've noticed, you know? Like, you can't have a day off when you have a girlfriend. They just, like, see that open day. They're like, oh, my God, let's go fill it up with some stuff. No, and then they just come at you with one horrible idea after another. Horrible ideas like, you want to make some sandwiches and go to the park? No, every one of their ideas involves, like, walking around, like, looking at stuff. It's almost like they're trying to wear you down. After like 2 or 3 stores, you're like leaning on stuff. I don't care. Just buy something. I don't care. You know what the worst one is? You ever get that one? You want to go to brunch? You want to go to brunch on Sunday? And inside you're like, no! But you can't say that. You got to keep them happy, right? So what do? You're like, yeah, let's go to brunch. What a great idea. Why would you want to sleep in on a Sunday when you can go pay $18 for eggs? Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Then we can sit around and listen to your friends have moronic conversations about the eggs. Like, is that pesto? Is that pesto in your omelet? Oh, it's asparagus. It's asparagus. I thought it was pesto. Oh, you just want to flip the whole table over and just run out of there.
Yo, Bill is something else, man. Bill is something else.
So, I was dating this girl recently. This girl's like really like into like women's issues. She got me this book on women's lib one time, right? So I'm reading this thing. I think women's lib was a great thing. Like back in the 70s, I thought it was cool, you know? Over the last couple of years, though, I think that whole woman's movement, it's really starting to morph into kind of like this reverse pimping kind of thing, you know? Because every time you see them on TV, they always say, all we want is to be treated exactly like guys, right? But if you listen to them, they don't. They only want the good stuff of being a guy. They look at a guy's life like it's like a buffet. Like you just can start picking out stuff, like same amount an hour, we'll take some of that. Pay for the movie, that's okay, you can keep that one. I don't like that one. This is nice, that's yucky, that's icky. I mean, come on, people, you can't choose. This girl gave me a rough time one time. She goes, well, why does a guy make more an hour to do the exact same job? I go, I'll tell you why. Because in the unlikely event that we're both on a Titanic and it starts to sink, for some screwed up reason, you get to leave with the kids and I have to stay. No, that's why I get the $1 more an hour. You know, if there's a house fire, it's always women and children first. I gotta stand there with like the back of my shirt on fire going, let's go, people, let's go, let's go. So that's how I look at it. No, it's a $1 an hour surcharge.
That's true.
Seriously, that if something screwed up happens, either I can't leave or I gotta like get in the way of it to give you a head start, like rabid dog, run honey, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. You hear a bump in the night, I gotta go check it out. Like,
That's
yes,
true.
he does have a knife. No, I don't. I don't think a woman should make $1 less an hour to do the exact same job, okay? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if you're gonna make what I make when the boat sinks, you better be standing right there next to me, listening to that guy play the cello. Then you get the corner office. I don't got a problem. You get all the benefits. That's why I didn't like that movie, The Titanic. You know what I hate about that movie? Every girl I meet thinks that movie's romantic. Like, oh my God, that was so romantic, don't you think? No! No, I don't. It was a horror film.
I'm telling you.
And they're always like, why? Why? Because all the guys die. See, you're sitting there watching it going, who would I be in that scenario? You be that chick floating away in the big piece of luggage. I'm watching it going, who would I be? I'd be that dude when like the boat breaks in half, that dude who like falls straight down, bangs off the stuff and goes into the water. That's who I'd be. I'd be wearing a tuxedo, not because I wanted to, but you wanted to dress up that night, right? And I'd just be falling the whole way down. I should have humped that chick in first class. All right, I'm out of time. You guys had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Oh, shit.
Howie Mandel here saying,
Oh, shit. Look, it's true, man. It's true. Yo, and there's this debate. Was there enough space? They should have tried. Yes, there was enough space. It's just like when you lay in bed with a chick and then she takes off 80% of the bed and you're on the corner and she's still like right up under you. There's always enough space. Push over, move over. The crazy thing about relationship is like I think as a man, if you're not strong and you don't have your life together and you get in a relationship thinking that's gonna fulfill you and you're gonna be happy, you're gonna get married, this girl brings whatever the best out of you, that shit is gonna fail. Because even though she brings the best out of you, part of her bringing the best out of you is molding you into something, right? It's something that you actually wasn't in the first place. And in that process, she's gonna turn you into something that she don't even like because you don't like turning into that thing. That's why most relationships don't work. A lot of guys go in there, and I don't blame the woman. I blame the guys. A lot of guys go in there like unfulfilled, just even successful. Some dudes will marry some chick just out of fear, like, oh my God, let me lock this up right now. You feel me? So there's a lot of that going on, and there's a lot of that initial boom. You see people getting married after like 3-4 months. I think you should never marry somebody unless you've lived with them for at least a year. All right? Unless you live with them for at least a year, y'all should not get married because you don't know somebody until you live with them. And even then, you still don't know the full of them, but you will get a great idea because first month, they still gonna be that, they still have that wall up. Second month, they still got that kind of, you start to see it. Third month, you're like, okay. Fourth, by the 5th month, you know exactly their habits, their trait, how they leave the bathroom, how they leave the kitchen. You know everything, right? Because you can see it. And make your decision from then. Yo, Bill Burr is always hilarious. You know what's crazy? Because I used to listen to a lot of Black Phillip when I was younger. I used to listen to a lot of Patrice O'Neill's, which is weird, right? I never really seen his comedy that much, but I was really like, his philosophy. I was really into his philosophy. And Bill Burr kind of thinks the same way, except I don't think Bill Burr was as bold as Patrice, where Patrice would say a lot of these things to his actual girlfriend. I don't think a lot of people knew that Patrice was in a committed relationship for a long time. You feel me? Up until he died, he was in a real committed relationship with his girl. And he talked about his girl a lot. And I think that's why when Bill Burr started to talk about relationships, I kind of like, because I think the same way. But at the same time, people think I don't want to be married. I want to be married. I want to get married and have a family and all that. But I think that could wait. I think I still have 4 or 5 years left in me, all right? But yo, dope. Y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. I never watched the Titanic because it's very depressing. It's horrific. it's so much is wrong with that movie, man. I don't know how somebody could watch it and be like, oh my God, it's so romantic. Oh man, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.